Tell y'all niggas something, man. Um, a lot of when I first blew up or whatever, shit y'all heard like chiraq, um, different little remixes and shit like hot nigga and shit and Coco and all that shit. A lot of violent shit, lot of shit. I can see a lot of knuckleheads with hot heads running up under and shit. Ice cream truck, all that type of shit. Motherfuckers on my dick or whatever. So whatever, we're boom, blowing up. In this world, once a motherfucker see that you got sense and knowledge or know how to teach or you've woken up or whatever you want to call it or whatever and shit like that, or you teaching them something, the knuckleheads they can't relate to that shit, and it's hard for some motherfuckers to graduate, so they don't. You know what I'm saying? They want to stay away from that shit and go stick to being a knucklehead. The motherfuckers that even run the businesses and shit, that run these record labels, that's what they want. They want a fucking knucklehead that's willing to sell their fucking soul and go, put their life on the fucking line for some fucking entertainment. Because they know they safe, they at home, they already put up and all this other type of shit. So, let this nigga or this monkey go out and be this experiment, this clown while we check a bag off of him. And a lot of y'all people, even our people, black people, y'all the type of motherfuckers that love entertainment too, or love to see your brother act a fool of himself. Just like we sit in class, a lot of y'all watch your classmate or your homie cuss the teacher out or be bad and get into a fight when you know he finna get suspended.
Hey, I really hope y'all actually listen to what my boy Montana 300 really just said just now. Like, I want y'all to, if you didn't really focus, if you wasn't paying attention, go back real quick. It only takes 5 seconds. Rewind and watch what he said again. Because what he said is so important, especially if you're trying to be an up-and-coming rapper, or you idolize rappers, or you think that this rap lifestyle is the way to go. You think that that's all it is. Nah, bro, there's a whole secret agenda going on behind closed doors in these record labels that nobody wants to talk about, bro. These record labels' only goal is to create a bunch of clones of these rappers to go out here and cause trouble and keep us, like they mostly target, people who are easily influenced. Most of the time it's poor black people. It could be any race, but I feel like mostly they're targeting poor black people. But anybody could be influenced by this. I see white kids be influenced by this, Hispanic, Asian, it don't matter what race you are, but I feel like that's mainly who they're targeting. And on top of that, they are influencing them heavily with this music, bro. And like, I hate to do it to Young Boy, but bro, Young Boy, I feel like you're the number one. Like, Young Boy, you're the number one influence of these dudes right now, bro. Especially the younger generation. Like, I like Young Boy, but like, I can see what's going on. Like, I see through the bigger picture. Juice WRLD was one of those guys who had a huge influence too. Influence is power. All those followers and all those people listening to your music and being like, oh, I relate to him. Like, that power he has, he could spread any message. And now that he has that following, they'll follow behind him. So now, like, the power he has is immense. But the label is like, look, you can't switch up. You can't be like, yo, I want to change my music style. I want to start rapping about my life and this and that. They're like, whoa, buddy. We signed you to make sure you rap about drugs, killing, murder, and only things that hurt yourself. Once you start waking up, buddy, we don't want you anymore. Like, they just cut you off the label. They don't want you, bro. Like, bro, 2020 is the year of being yourself and finding your own lane. Like, we need to stop relying on them to make us who we are. Like, once you sign that record label deal, you officially said, look, my career is completely in y'all's hands. Like, y'all have my career. Bro, you don't even own yourself, bro. If you have a child and they're like, yeah, we need you to go on tour for the next 2-3 months. You might not see your kid those 2-3 months. Your girl, you might not see her. She probably gonna cheat on you. On top of that, she probably one of them girls that only likes you because you're famous, so she probably got some scammer on the side, another rich nigga over here. Like, bro, your whole life just starts spiraling, and on top of that, everybody looks at you like you're some sort of show monkey. They just look at you like, wow, perform. Like, they see, oh, can we take a picture? Your cousin could have just died yesterday. The second you go into the crowd, yo, can we take a picture, bro? You're so cool. Yo, can you do this? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, like, everybody's calling you every 5 seconds. And on top of that, you're depressed as hell. You're a rapper. You're probably doing all type of drugs because you've been brainwashed by these other rappers who say, yo, we rap and we just do drugs. And, you know what I'm saying? We cool. So, like, it just goes deep, bro. Hey man, but I hope y'all was safe on your 2020 New Year's, bro, because they just want us out here doing this knucklehead shit that they promoting in this music, bro. And I'm not saying to stop listening to this music, just listen to it and understand like the influence this music has negatively. Once you understand that this music can influence you negatively, if you're easily influenced by music, which I'm definitely not. Like, I don't listen to a song of someone saying like, yeah, I got that 40 and I pop, and then go outside and be like, yo, I need to go cop a 40 right now. Like, what's good? Like, I need to pop someone. Like, nah, I don't think like that. But if you're 14 and you're doing drugs, I can see how you could think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, and then, you know, that mentality carries out through the rest of your life. But honestly, that's not really a problem for me. I'm not really the type to listen to a song and try to copy exactly what I hear. If anything, when I'm listening to a song, I listen to mostly to the beat nowadays. And if it's a good lyricist, like someone I know who's not just spitting garbage, then I'll actually pay attention to what they're saying, and I'll use that as information. I'll take that information, process it, and store it for the future, and use it if I need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I look at music as. It's just information. Although it's being passed to us in a very corrupted and sloshed up way, you could take bits and pieces of someone's song and good little one-liners and good phrases and apply that to yourself, because a lot of music does apply to us, but people try to apply all the negative stuff rappers are talking about to themselves. Like, yeah, I feel sad sometimes. Yeah, I feel depressed sometimes. Like, no, you don't want to feel like that though. But yeah, man, that leads me to what I wanted to talk about real quick. So this is back-to-back uploads for me. So this is New Year's Day I'm recording on. It was just New Year's Eve yesterday when I dropped my other video. And it was crazy because in that video I was talking about how everybody should be safe on New Year's, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I didn't plan on doing anything crazy. I just went to the Riverwalk, which in Tampa is like this long river walk where you like walk around and there's like fireworks and a big live performance, and they do like the fireworks, like a green screen on the biggest tower, the Sky's Tower or whatever. And I was up there, recorded the fireworks, saw some people I knew. It was just a nice little thing in the downtown of the city, like not crazy. This is like a family type event. So as I'm walking away, you know, back to my car, like I'm not staying out here later at night. That's when all the dumb stuff happens. And on top of that, there's a usual spot at this Riverwalk where people go to like smoke. There's like this little dome where you can sit down and people go in there to smoke. The police completely shut that off this year. The police were like, yo, Hall of Fame clamps. No one is smoking at Riverwalk this year, bro. Not a soul is smoking here. Like they said, we shutting this whole thing down. So I'm like, okay, all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying? No one's doing nothing. I'm just gonna go home, go to my car, and just wake up. Next day is New Year's. Let's get this next day rolling. And as I'm walking away with a couple of my friends that I'm with, we see these two girls, right? And they're arguing with these other 4 white girls. So keep in mind, these are 2 like big black girls and 4 like skinny white girls, and they're all arguing like from about 5 feet away. And then like they're I guess their boyfriends or friends, like the guys who were just standing there behind them, like recording. I guess they knew they were about to fight. So they keep talking trash, blah blah, making fun of each other. Then they start fighting. And I'm like, okay, I knew something was gonna happen. It was too good to be true. Nothing happened on New Year's. Just a little skirmish. I'm like, we'll just walk around, no big deal. It's not even a good enough fight to watch. You know, you shouldn't be just sitting there watching people fight. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we got kind of lost in the sauce. So we're like, all right. The fight finally starts to slow down, and out of nowhere they start sprinting back to each other and start going at it. And one of the black girls lost her wallet, and then like she dropped it and it landed in the street. So one of the people, like who she thought, I guess she was friends with her, went to go grab it, and then I guess they faked her out and passed it to the other girls that she was beefing with, and they threw it in the river, bro. And keep in mind, we're on a bridge that's like 50 feet up, and they threw her wallet in the water. Like, it was just crazy, bro. But yeah, I feel actually bad for her. I hope she gets all her stuff back, because like if my wallet was thrown in the river, like I don't even know what I would do. Somebody would have died right there. But with that being said, I hope y'all have a safe whole year. Stay safe out here, bro, because a lot of crazy stuff is happening out here in these streets. Make sure y'all stay focused, grind, and 2020 is our year. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Hey, I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
She gon' hop in a ride. She said she love me cause she know that I'm flyer, and she love to get higher. NBA me, that's the gang, we the riders. Pot that boy like a top.